All right, great. Okay, so I've told you what scripting is, why we need scripting. So I'm just trying to show you how to create scripts. Then 3 ways we can execute the script. This is where we are. So now, I already told you that scripting files usually end with .sc or .sh, but sometimes some scripting files don't even need to have extensions. And I'll prove that to you. Okay, so let's just create a simple file. So another thing I said to you is ways how to create script. So there are different ways we can create the script. We can just type something like echo, right? And maybe say echo Jesus is Lord, sorry, is Lord, maybe something, and put it into a file, okay? This is a redirectional, this is called redirector or redirection, okay? So you can redirect the output. The output is, if I hit enter, it's going to spill it out, okay? But I want to redirect that output, okay, into a file. So I'm going to use this, okay? So I want to redirect it into, let's say, a file. So, but this file has not been created. So let's call it script1, script1.sh, ls. Can you see we have script1.sh now? So if you check inside the file, did you see Jesus is Lord inside? Now, how do we execute this file? Let's execute this file. So I'm going to be doing multiple things. I've shown you one way to create script. Is that true? Another way we can create script is just to use the touch command and just call it script. Okay, people are trying to join. Is to call it script2.sh. Did you see that? If you type ls, how many script files do we have there? Script1 and script2. Another way we can create a script file is to just use an editor to create it quickly. Nano, Nano, for instance. Then the name of the file, script3.sh. So if I hit enter, hello, I am a happy engineer. Did you see that? To close this, we already know Control X, Y, and enter. If you type ls, did you notice how many files we have? Script1, script2, script3. So I've shown you 3 ways we create a script file. We create a file generally. Now, if you do not want to use Nano, which happens to be an editor, you can use VI. If I use VI, okay, VI is an editor, okay? And let's say script4.sh. Does that make sense? And I hit enter. Now, guys, this environment is different from Nano. Because I want to encourage best practices, and simply because okay, can I confirm if this recording is ongoing? Okay, yes, the record is ongoing. So because I want to use best practices, and because I want you to get familiar with what is going on in the industry, I'm going to be using some of the tools we use in the industry, okay? So even if you find Nano very friendly, I will be using VI so that you can get used to it, okay? But feel free to use what you want. So inside there, I'll just type hello. So did you notice as I'm trying to type, that sound is like error. So VI is different, okay? When you type VI space, the name of the file, if you watch at the bottom, did you notice we have script4.sh here at the bottom? Good. Now, and I try to type, it's not allowing me to type. So in VI, there are commands we use, we have different modes, okay? So to type, you need to go into insert mode. Can we mute ourselves, please? Oh, Noble, can you mute yourself? All right. Okay. All right. So, and you should be able to see my screen now. I'm still sharing my screen. Please check. All right. The next thing I want to show you guys is this. If you want to move on to type something in VI editor, you need to press I for intelligence, okay? I. So I simply means insert. On VI, you want to enter the insert mode. Insert mode. So once you press I, take note of what is going to happen. Insert mode. Did you notice at the bottom, it has changed to insert mode? Did you notice we have insert there? So I can now type. I serve a living God. Did you notice I can type? Now, once you're done typing, the next thing you should do is to switch the mode. To leave this mode from insert mode, you have to press the escape key on your keyboard, ESC.
Sir, I cannot see your screen, sir. I've not been seeing it. I don't know if I'm the only one.
I can see it too.
You all should be able to see my screen. Hold on. I'm going to stop sharing and attempt sharing again so you all can check.
Just double click on the screen. If you're using your phone, you'll get the.
Kindly check if you can see my screen now.
I can see it now, sir.
All right, great. So I'm done typing. Okay. I serve, okay, not I serve. Okay. I serve a living God. So I'm currently in insert mode. So I need to move away. I'm done typing. You press ESC on your keyboard, ESC on your keyboard. Okay. So once I press ESC, did you notice at the bottom, it's no longer in insert mode. Okay. Now, how do you save what you have typed? Okay. This is how we do it. Watch the bottom and see what I'm typing. I'm going to press colon, dot, dot. Did you see that? For now, I will do that, but it appears differently on what is it called on VI, but I'm going to increase the font later. Okay, so column WQ.
So how did you enter this place you are now? Because I'm seeing your screen now.
Hold on, don't worry. I'll come again. Okay, for those of you that can see it, watch colon WQ. Did you see that? Colon WQ, exclamation. You can write it down. You'll get used to it. I know it's something new, right? I want us to learn new things every time, okay? Colon WQ. I'll type it here on the comment section. So I'll type it here on our notes so you can see what I'm typing, okay? So this is what I did, VI, then the name of the file. Noble, this is what I typed, VI. VI is the name of the editor, VI, then the name of the file, .sh. So once you hit enter, it's going to open this view. And I said to you that you will not be able to type anything except you go into the insert mode. So you have to press I, and I stands for what? Insert. Does that make sense? then you can be able to type. Once you're done typing, you have to press ESC on your keyboard. Do you understand? Now, from your once you've pressed ESC on the keyboard, the next thing you need to do to save it is to press WQ exclamation. Did you see what I typed here? That's exactly what I did at the bottom here. So once you hit enter, did you notice it's out? Do we understand? So what I just showed you now is steps to use VI editor. I'm going to do it again to create another one so that you can understand. Please, do we all get this? Now, this is script 4. LS, you're going to see there are 4 scripts there. Let's create the 5th one. Pay attention, please, everybody. I'm going to use another editor, but this time around is a modified version of VI, which is called Vim. Vim, V-I-M, script 5.sh. Did you notice? There's no difference. It looks like Vim, like VI rather. So, and the commands are exactly the same. Like I said to you, we can't type anything in this mode. Did you notice? I can't type anything. But if I want to type, I need to press what? I. And if you check the bottom, it will tell you you are in insert mode. Does that make sense? Good. So this is script 5. So when you're done typing, what's the next step we wrote here? When you're done typing, after typing, press ESC, okay? Did you notice the insert mode went off? After that, what do you do? Colon, WQ, and exclamation. That is to save it. W means write. Q means after you're done writing. That's what W means. W means write. When you're done writing, you should quit. When? Now. That's what exclamation means. That's just the full meaning of this. Write and quit now, immediately, like instantly. Okay. So if you do not want to save it, we usually use column Q. We just use column Q or column Q and exclamation. Okay. You don't want to save column Q and exclamation. Okay. But if you want to save whatever you do in VI or Vim, you use column WQ and exclamation. So this is not so difficult. Okay. Just try your best to embrace it. Okay. I'm going to pass this note to you all so that you can see it when you're done. Please, I want you to get used to this. You can be a penetration tester, cloud security person, or SOC analyst without understanding how to use the VI editor on your Linux machine. Even though you may not be using it all the time, but at least it's important that you know how to use it or you have familiarity with it. Okay, so column WQ exclamation, enter. So ls, did you notice we have 5 script files? Any questions so far? So far we've learned how to, what is it called? We've learned how to create scripts. Does that make sense? And like I said to you before, script file can either be in .sc or what? .sh or no extension. No extension. In other words, the file can simply just be, if I want to create one, I can just say script 6 and hit enter. ls. Did you notice every file here has an extension .something .some sh, but this does not have an extension. Now, what really makes a file a scripting file? It's not really the extension, it's the content of the file. Okay, so that's the next thing I need to show you. Okay, and inside the file, you need to specify a command, which we call shebang, okay? And this is how it is, shebang, okay? The command, so this is what we call shebang. Then you put the interpreter you want to use. And remember, when we type whereis bash, what did you see here? /user, USR is user in Linux, /user. So if you can't see this, I don't know, let me see. Unless, hold on, let me see. I'm trying to increase the font for you guys. Properties. Font 28. Okay. Unless, so I'm sure you can see this. Okay, good. So if you still want me to increase it, then that's fine. Let's use 36 then. Okay, great. So, like I said to you, if you type whereis, and any command is going to tell you the location of the application. Do you understand? So whereis bash, the interpreter we are using, and it will tell you this is the location of the interpreter. Do you understand? Good. So if you want to run your your scripting file, you need to put what we call a shebang. Okay. So, and this is how it is. This is how it's being written professionally. Or like this. Both of them is the same. They will still work. The terminal knows where to find it. Okay, so let's open. So that's the only way the scripting file is going to tell that this guy that doesn't have an extension is a scripting file. Do you understand? So let's open one of these files and add our content. Okay, so let's. Okay, before we proceed there, we've learned how to create scripting files. How do we execute the scripting files? In other words, how do you run the scripting files? Now, one of the ways we run it is by mentioning the name of the interpreter. I already told you that interpreters can be found here. Is it not true? Good. So if I come and I say sh, which is one of the interpreters that this shell or this login supports. So if I type sh space any of those scripting files we have here, did you see them? So if I say sh space script 1.sh, did you see that? And I hit enter. What did you see there? Did you notice it said Jesus not found? Did you notice that? So the question is this: where did it find Jesus? Jesus is
please play your screen so that we can see it.
Yeah, I will. Did you get that? So the question is, where is Jesus located? I mean, it's inside this file. Let's cut it so that we can see what is inside. You know, there's a difference between cut. So this thing is trying to interpret this command inside this file. You understand? So in the process of trying to execute what is inside this file, it saw something called Jesus and it said not found. But if I use cat and say script 1.sh, did you notice what cat usually just read it, but does not interpret it? That's the difference. It reads, cat is used to read the contents of a file, but these are executors or interpreters. They interpret the contents of the file. Do you understand? So Jesus is Lord is what it saw inside. And this guy was not able to interpret it. Does that make sense to you now? So if I want to
sorry to ask. Why did you, what's the function of this essay you wrote before script 1?
This just tells you that this is a script file.
No, I'm not talking about that one. The first one you wrote, essay script 1.essay, the one that says this
shell. It's a type of shell.
Is it the Shebang?
Watch here. What did you see here? Valid login shells. In the previous class, we used bash. Is it not true?
Okay.
Good. So I can use bash, I can use sh, I can use rbash. It will still work. Why? Because this login currently supports all these kind of shells. Does that make any sense to you now?
Yes, sir.
All right, good. So now let's type instructions inside those scripts. So I'm going to go into the script 1 and edit it instead of Jesus is Lord. Okay. Notice that it cannot run Jesus is Lord because Jesus is not a command on this. It's not a command that this interpreter is familiar with. Okay. So let's edit that file. So because I want you to get used to VI, I'm going to say VI script 1.sh, right? I want to edit that file. Oh, wow. Okay, guys, this is 10 minutes remaining for our record again. So, but let's just continue. So VI script 1.sh and I hit enter. Take note of what is happening here. All right, so can you see Jesus is Lord there?
Yeah.
Good. This is Jesus is Lord. All right, so if I want you to speak out Jesus is Lord, I need to use the command echo. Now, did you notice as I'm typing something, I pressed I, remember, and you can see it's insert mode. Take note of that. So I need to type echo. Then in quotes, I will now type my Jesus is Lord. Did you see that? Echo what? Jesus is Lord. So I'm done typing. That's exactly what I want. Remember, take notes of the word. It's in double quotes. Okay. So press escape, column WQ, exclamation, and hit enter. Did you notice that? So let's execute it. SH. Remember, I told you can use any of this shell. In the previous class, I used bash. So let's use bash. Okay. Space script 1 dot what? SH. What did you see there? Jesus is Lord.
Jesus is Lord.
It worked. Is that true? Good.
Yeah.
Why did it work? Because I used something called echo. So the question is, what is echo? If I type what is echo and I hit enter, what did you see there? Echo is used to do what? Display a line of text. So I've been introducing you to new commands today. I told you we used whereis, we've used whatis. Is it not true? So in case you see me type a command and you don't know what it is, use whatis to find it out. Does that make sense? So it's used to display what? A line of text. Does that make sense? Good. So if I say echo, anything I want to echo, anything you put after the echo. So if, for instance, if I say echo Solomon, what did you see there? Solomon. If I say echo Ima, it will give you that same thing. Okay. Now, the next thing I need to do is this. If I say echo and I put it in quotes, right? And I say Ima is a Christian. So Christian, and I hit enter. What did you see there? Ima is a Christian. So now How about if I want to write Ima owes me $200 million. Take note of what I said. Ima owes me $200 million. How do I write it? Echo.
Ima is a ritual.
Ima owes,
He's a cultist.
owes me $200 million, right? So this is dollars, right? $200 million.
It will not run because of that dollar.
Okay, so can we hit enter now? What did you see there? Did it work?
It's only two and it's only 00 that came out now.
Beautiful.
The two this is not sure.
Beautiful. I just want you to understand what's happening. Now, this is a special character in shell scripting. So that's why this dollar was not executed when it used this quote. So what is it telling you? Anything you put inside double quotes is going to do what? It's going to execute it that same way. It will not change it for you. Are we together? Anything inside what? Double quotes. It's going to give you exactly that same thing. Do you understand? Now, but because this dollar has a special meaning, that is why it executed it. Now, but watch what happens if I change the double quotes to single quotes. Take note of that.
Sure.
To single quote. Did you see that? Single quote.
Go work.
So do we understand now? Please, guys, let me
Yes,
know if you're confused. All right. So I'm showing you the difference,
right on, sir.
The double quote and the single quote. Now, I want to ask you this now.
Hey, NEPA.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please go ahead.
Hello. Please, they said the double quotes, as in why it didn't run when you put the double quotes is what, please? I didn't get that.
Anything you put inside the double quote,
okay,
it's supposed to return it. You understand? But double quotes always respect special characters. But single quotes ignores special characters.
Wow.
So anything you put inside the single quote, it will give you that same thing back.
hello, sorry, good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
We can hear you.
Okay, please, I would like to ask, because you are not reading your chat box. I've been asking questions on the chat,
Wow.
but you're not answering.
Yeah.
But I want to ask, apart from, yes, is up forward, I've jumped and passed. But I want to ask, apart from the dollar sign, how about if it is a pound sign or a euro sign and is in double quotes, will it run?
Okay, if you have that symbol on your keyboard, it will definitely work. But dollar, it's a special character for scripting. That's a great question. That's a great question. So it should work, but dollar is a special character for scripting. So that's why that is that way. Does that make sense?
Then, sorry, I observed that when I use echo and any words, it returns the word. So is it compulsory I put it in quotes?
The reason why we prefer to always put it in quotes is so that it will make your work organized. But if you don't put it in quotes, as long as you can read it, remember, one of the things I'm teaching you is best practices. You understand? Because most of the times when you write script, you may not be the one that will execute that script. If you work in a team with professionals and you create a script, you're not the only person that will use that script. Other persons will use your script as well. So they should be able to interpret or read your script without in your presence or your absence, as the case might be. Does that make sense? So if you are not there to tell them what it means, it has defeated the purpose of a healthy script or the best practice. Does that make sense? Okay, I want to believe, yes, it makes sense. So can you still hear me?
Are you so busy?
All right.
You can hear me.
All right. So now the next thing I want to show you guys is this.
You cannot do that all this thing for me.
Please, can you guys hear me?
Sit down, sit down. Like in the
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
3 minutes.
Beautiful.
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Just off it. Okay.
You should mute yourself now.
I want to ask you a smart question. So you guys should tell me how this is going to work. If I use, I'm going, watch what I'm doing, right? Ima has paid me $10 out of 200 million dollars. Now, let me expand this so that you all can see. All right, so if I hit enter, did you notice what we have there? So
Yeah.
now my question is this. Okay, my spelling is Ima has not passed. Ima has paid me. Now, what I want to do is this. Oh, let me quickly create the link. So guys, this is going to stop very